up. Damn, these niggas broke. Got no Christmas ham in here. Nothing. Damn shit.
All I want is 2 fat bitches that smell like cheeseburgers so Chico can lick on them and 2 years supply this rose paper.
Yeah, 2 pieces of bologna. Yeah, baby. It's gonna be good right here. I'm so hungry.
What the hell you doing in my house? Eating a big ass sandwich and shit.
Nigga, I'm Santa Claus. What the fuck the milk and cookies?
Santa Claus. Oh, shit. Get your ass out of here.
The entire development team over at Bungie have a pair of black forces. There's no way. It's absolutely no way that this is what it's come to. Marathon is cooked. Bungie is cooked. PlayStation is cooked. Everybody's cooked. And I'm all here for it. We all here for it.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, positively cooked. You don't get worse than this game. You just don't. Okay? You just don't. Marathon out here, I'm sorry, Bungie is out here stealing, okay? They got on the shiesty mask with the black forces, and they going in with their gun held sideways like a true nigga. They out here stealing artwork, and we got to get into it. Make sure y'all like the button, subscribe to the video, and all of those good things, okay? So there's this creator that came out on Twitter named Anti-Real, okay? And apparently it's a young lady, very talented young lady and an artist who's out here struggling. You know what I'm saying? She's out here struggling because she can't make a livable wage being an artist. And that's not surprising because that's not really a skill set, so to speak, that is like necessary to society. So, I mean, like if you out here trying to make it as just a artist, yeah, you bugging. You know what I'm saying? You bug. You gotta be selling crack, trafficking women or something on the side. Okay, that was bad. That was bad.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was bad. That was in poor taste. Poor taste. Okay. So anyway, so she comes out on Twitter, and she's barely ever even on Twitter. That's the funny thing. She came to Twitter for this very reason. And this is what she had to post. She goes, the Marathon Alpha released recently, and its environments are covered with assets lifted from poster designs I made in 2017.
Oh my God.
Lord have mercy. Let's look at these. Okay. Here are the things that she designed. Look at that. Anti-Real Daily Series. That is July 17, 2015. Look at that. Holy. My God. That's crazy. There's more. Look at this. They bar for bar, word for word. They stole her flow. They didn't even try to change it. Look at this right here. If you look at this right here, this is literally her logo. Anti-Real. Whatever Deb stole it, they didn't even try. They copy and pasted. They said, shit, fuck it. This Anti-Real nigga's a nobody. Ain't nobody gonna notice. Yeah, okay.
God.
They noticed, okay? They definitely noticed. Holy. And apparently this isn't the first time. Bungie has been caught doing this. Grum says here are 5 times Bungie has had no apologies for stealing art for their games. Bungie is having a hard time. Marathon art theft is confirmed, and they are trying to make it right. It can happen. Contractors or rogue artists on a deadline can cross the line under pressure. But when the same problem happens 5 times in a row, it might be time to admit there is a deeper problem at the studio, and gamers and artists' patience is rightfully stretched thin. So in 2021, Bungie had to apologize for using a fan art of Xevia in a trailer for Destiny 2, The Witch Queen. Hey, listen, I'm just a big fan. I was sad didn't make the fan art showcase, but I apparently made it into the trailer. I can't handle it. Ha 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 ha. Oops, wrong sound. Okay, there was a mix-up when creating this post, and Relay 314 art was accidentally used. We have reached out to them and got permission to use their work and are now crediting them for this awesome community depiction, Zevo Arath. And I bet you this Relay person never got any sort of jobs or anything based off that. Nope. I would love to know where that person is today. I'm not one to make a whole stinker, and it's most likely that this was a mere accident, but did Bungie use Relay's Xivu Aerith fan art for their Destiny game, Detective Wall trailer? Yep, they did. It appears that they did. Nah, she worked. Now, here's another one. Julian, and this person's going to come into play later. Julian Faylona. I just realized Bungie took inspiration from my piece for this week's cutscene. Certainly took me by surprise when I watched the cutscene. Wow. We've discovered that an external vendor that helped to create this cutscene mistakenly used this art as a reference, assuming it was official Bungie art. We have reached out to the artist to apologize for the mix-up and to credit and compensate them for their awesome work. Yeah, right. Sure you did. Here's another one. Hey, Bungie. So the Nerf Ace of Spades directly lifts a commission I did in 2015. This is not similar or a coincidence. You can see my name brushstrokes and scratches smudges. Holy. They didn't even try. Mine in 2015, Nerf in 2024. That is crazy. That is crazy. And now this one. And now this is, come on, man. Come on, man. Look at this. Look at this. Lord have mercy.
Lord Jesus.
They said it didn't stop at her posters. They deliberately co-opted her design language and music style. They stole her entire creativity, identity. The one aspect of Marathon that everyone praised was its art direction, and that's exactly what they took from her. Oh my goodness, man. Lord have mercy. This is a triple A studio gang. Stealing. No black forces. No shiesty mask. Just straight stealing. And each time they do it, they go,
To this day.
oops.
To this day.
Well, they stealing to this day. There's more, man. It's not done. It's not done. Okay. Lord have mercy. Because this person, remember the Faylona, Julian Faylona person that I told you about? Savvy just, exposed this after a year after being reached out to. Bungie did not compensate another artist they stole from. Now, this is important. And I hope he or she was compensated eventually. But because no one should have to wait a year after being stolen from. I really hope the latest victim of their lazy and careless ethics doesn't settle, because it looks like she wouldn't even get what she was owed to her. Julian Faylona says, I'm the artist whose artwork was used for the Witness cutscene from last year. It's been a year and I'm still waiting for that compensation that you said will be given. Haven't heard a word. Velocity Gone Blue Sky says, oh, what the? Did Bungie seriously not actually follow through? Julian Faylona said no. I mean, you shouldn't be surprised. Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
That's how they do. They did it for the publicity. They publicly wanted to apologize and do all of these things. And then once you got behind closed doors and said, okay, guys, so how much you going to give me? They said,
Get back in the kitchen.
get your ass the fuck up out of here, nigga. We ain't compensating you. You lost your mind? Get out of here. Get out of here. Anywho. Oh, we got to continue with our girl. So she continues. She says, I don't have the resources nor the energy to spare to pursue this legally, but I have lost count of the number of times a major company has deemed it easier to pay a designer to imitate or steal my work than to write me an email. In 10 years, I have never made a consistent income from this work. I am tired of designers from huge companies mood boarding and parasiting my designs while I struggle to make a living. Well, sweetheart, you're gonna have to get that energy up. You're gonna have to get that energy up because you need to take them straight to court for this. Straight to court. There's no excuse for this whatsoever. None. Okay? And I think this is an open shut case. Get you a lawyer. And from what I hear, in cases like these, the lawyers don't get paid unless you get paid. You have an open and shut case. They've already admit to stealing the work. Speaking of, let's take a look at that. Oh, this guy's not having a good time. Look at him. He is not having a good time. He is not having a good time. Let's go right here. Here it is.
Came to our attention that an artist who worked on Marathon graphic elements from a graphic designer without permission or acknowledgement and placed them on a decal sheet that was then checked in 2020. The decal sheet included icons and text elements.
First of all, this is art director Joseph Cross, who, by the way, he and many other developers that work at Bungie follow Anti-Real on Twitter. And they want you to believe that the artist responsible for this no longer works for the company. I got news for you, bro.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
You lost your damn mind. You lost your damn mind. Think we falling for that.
These elements ended up in our alpha build, and there's absolutely no excuse for this oversight. And we are working on and 100% committed to our review process to ensure instances like this don't happen again on Marathon or at Bungie. A few of the things that we've done over the last 24 hours and what we're doing to shore up the review process are as follows. We've reached out to Anti-Real, the artist in question, and followed up to ensure that we do right by this artist. We're auditing all of the previous work by the artist, the internal artist, including the environment decals already in the build, which is part of why we're delaying some of the content we're going to show today. And we're committed to removing anything that is questionably or inappropriately sourced. We're doing a very broad decal audit, and if we locate any other details or elements, we'll make sure that those are eliminated, recreated in-house for sure. Hundreds of artists have worked on this project for years, internally and externally, and we share many influences, including modernism, Swiss typography, 2000s style vector art, cyberpunk, and of course the original Marathon trilogy. Our style is a result of all of those inspirations. It's also worth noting that none of our external partners who've worked on branding or any part of the visual design of our game were involved with this situation. And lastly, personally, I have a huge amount of respect and admiration for artists working independently, and producing, and making a living doing commercial or fine art. And we've worked with many of them. It's one of my favorite parts of the job is to make those connections and create content and collaborate. And so to that extent, I want to send my personal apology to Anti-Real, whose work was used in this case. And I know how unfair this feels, and we're doing everything we can to make this right with her. Her work is fantastic, and we clearly share mutual appreciation for a specific genre of graphic design, and it's very exciting.
All right, nigga, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. I don't want to hear that. Clown horn goes to Joseph Cross. Okay, you're the art director. This happened under your watch. How you didn't discover this or pick this up is beyond me. It's insane. And I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to know how the process works. But like, I don't see a whole lot of other companies this shit happening to. This shit has happened to y'all 5 times in a row. This is bananas. Okay, Marathon is cooked. This shit's over. It's done. Okay, this game needed all the positive press that it could possibly get, and you fumbled it. Absolutely, positively fumbled it. Okay, and we're not going to skip over you getting cooked in the comments. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. I actually kind of feel bad for him. This is rough. This is just embarrassing. Here, just my copy. Here, just copy my homework. Change the sub only chat. You guys are not the creators of Halo. Joseph, blink twice if you need help. This stream is bullshit. Why are you here? Game died before it came out. Concord 2. You can see it. You can see it on his face. Man's over it and cooked. Good Lord, man. This is not good, man. The Bungie is cooked. Look at this. Look at his face. My God, that's going in the thumbnail. That is going in the thumb. Look, plagiarism will make me God. I'm sorry. I like to see it all crash and burn because I know AA companies got us. AA companies got us. They're gonna, because these AAA studios, it's over. It's done. I'm tired. Okay. We're gonna enjoy Expedition 33, Hell Divers, Split Fiction, and all the other AA games that have come out that have treated us with respect. And these motherfuckers here just lying to us. Look at this. Look at this. This is embarrassing. Bungie knew that it was stolen. It's a 4th time of asset theft, not a 5th. The 5th. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. As always, may the grip be with you. I'll talk to y'all later.
Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.